And that's the long and short of it. And not trade my time for money for the rest of my career, ultimately, because it is wearing after a while.
What made you jump from that? So there's got to be a story, because you were
Yeah.
very successful at what you were doing.
Yep.
You saw something, it clicked. And I went on the site, and the owner of the who put this whole program together, tell that story. And I'm sure that's going to get a lot of attention.
Yeah. So, well, I was in this pivotal season of life. Okay. And I knew I needed to reconstruct my world. And I didn't want to just forego 30 years of experience. I wanted to bring that in. And part of me thought, well, am I just going to be like in the nonprofit sector, right? Like, what is that going to look like? And so,
Yeah.
Just a lot of time, a lot of consideration. And then as life would have it, right, you start praying, you start just, getting intentional about things. And that's really where I was at. I was at this impasse where I had been in holding pattern for a good couple years on the heels of just a bunch of life stuff. And I just knew I needed to get intentional. And so that's what I did. And so serendipitously, which I always feel that it's always, there are no coincidences, And so I came across this gal who was in the digital space, and just like so many pain points that I had, it really spoke to me. It really resonated with me. And so I listened, right? And so then a few days later, I heard her again. And I thought, okay, there's something more to this. So I did my homework, I did my due diligence, and really saying, okay, can I really tap into the broader digital space? Like, I've been in the niche specific digital space, but not the broad masses. But what I loved about it was the opportunity to create multiple streams of income, passive income, actually truly having that time freedom while exponentially increasing my income, right? I mean, it was like the perfect scenario